Ever notice how some spaces just make you feel better? Like you walk into a hotel lobby and suddenly you can breathe easier.
Hmm.
That's no accident. That's the magic of interior landscaping. We're diving deep into this world today, going way beyond just pretty plants. We'll explore what this career really entails.
Okay.
The skills, the tech, even how it connects to the bigger picture of sustainability.
Right.
Ready to grow your knowledge?
Yeah, let's dig in.
One thing that jumped out from your research is that this isn't your grandma's gardening.
Hmm.
It's like interior design, but instead of just furniture and fabrics, you're working with living organisms.
Exactly. Interior landscaping blends horticulture and design. It's about understanding a plant's needs.
Okay.
Light, humidity, soil, but also its impact on people. There's this concept called biophilic design woven throughout your research, which gets to the heart of that human connection.
Yeah, I saw that term popping up a lot. What's the deal with biophilic design? That sounds kind of fancy.
It's a fascinating field. Studies show that incorporating elements of nature like plants, natural light, even just colors and textures can actually reduce stress and improve focus.
Hmm.
Interior landscaping brings those biophilic design principles to life, creating spaces that are not just aesthetically pleasing, but good for us too.
So it's like sneaking in a dose of nature's chill pill. We're talking offices, hospitals, even homes, right?
Absolutely, and each space has unique challenges.
Right.
For instance, an office might need plants that thrive under fluorescent lights, while a hospital might prioritize hypoallergenic species.
Yeah.
It's about finding the perfect green solution for every environment.
Okay, so we're talking serious strategy here. And speaking of strategy, your research also touched on the career path itself, the different levels, the skills needed. What kind of work are we actually talking about?
Your RoleCatcher guide outlines this really well.
Okay.
Entry level might involve assisting with installations, prepping planters. As you gain experience, you could move into designing entire landscapes,
Wow.
choosing the right plants for specific environments, even incorporating those tech elements we see emerging.
Tech elements. Now that's where it gets really interesting. Tell me more about this high-tech side of things.
It's incredible how technology is transforming the field.
Wow.
We're talking sensors that monitor soil, moisture, and nutrient levels in real time, sending data back to a central system. This allows landscapers to fine-tune watering schedules and even diagnose potential issues before they become visible.
Wow, so these plants are practically wired. It's like having a constant health checkup for your greenery.
Okay.
I'm guessing this means you need more than just a green thumb to succeed in this field these days.
You're absolutely right. Technological fluency is becoming increasingly important. Understanding how to use these tools can make you a more efficient and effective landscaper,
Yeah.
able to manage larger projects and provide even better care for your plants. But it's not just about tech, it's about combining those skills with creativity and a passion for plants.
It's like this perfect storm of art, science, and technology. I love it. But let's get real for a second. Can this career actually pay the bills? What's the earning potential like?
Well, according to that RoleCatcher guide, salaries typically range from $30,000 to $60,000 per year.
Okay.
But there's room for growth,
That's good.
especially if you start your own business or specialize in high-demand areas like living walls or biophilic design consulting.
Okay, so not just about keeping plants alive, but maybe even building an empire of greenery.
Right.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
But let's shift gears for a moment. You've got some fascinating research on the sustainability angle of interior landscaping. It's more than just aesthetics, right?
Absolutely. Interior landscaping can actually play a significant role in creating healthier, more sustainable built environments.
Okay.
It starts with plant choices. For instance, instead of tropical plants that require tons of water and humidity control, you might opt for drought-tolerant succulents or native species adapted to the local climate.
Right.
That reduces water consumption and minimizes the need for energy-intensive climate control.
So it's like choosing the right plant for the right place, but with an eco-conscious twist.
Exactly.
I'm guessing there's more to it than just plant selection.
You bet.
All right.
Think about the materials used in installations.
Okay.
Could you incorporate reclaimed wood or recycled plastics?
Hmm.
What about the irrigation systems?
Right.
Are there ways to capture and reuse water, minimizing waste?
Yeah.
These are all considerations that a sustainability-minded interior landscaper would take into account.
It's like this whole hidden layer of eco-friendliness. And speaking of hidden layers, let's go back to those tech innovations we touched on earlier.
Yeah.
What are some specific examples of how technology is being used in the field?
Well, imagine this. You're managing the greenery in a massive office complex.
Oh,
Instead of manually checking each plant, you have a network of sensors constantly monitoring their well-being.
wow.
These sensors can detect things like soil, moisture, nutrient levels, even the slightest signs of pest infestations.
Hmm.
That data is then relayed back to a central system, giving you a real-time snapshot of the health of your entire landscape.
It's like having a team of tiny plant doctors on call 24/7.
Exactly. And it's not just about monitoring.
Okay.
Some systems use AI to analyze the data and actually adjust watering schedules, lighting, even nutrient delivery, all automated based on the specific needs of each plant.
Wow. That's seriously next level stuff.
It is.
So we got the sustainability angle, the cutting edge tech, but at its core, this is still a job that requires a deep understanding of plants, right?
Absolutely.
Let's see someone listening is thinking, okay, I'm hooked. Where do I even begin?
Mhm.
What advice would you give them?
I'd say start by immersing yourself in the world of plants.
Okay.
Volunteer at a local botanical garden, take a horticulture class at a community college, even just start experimenting with growing your own indoor garden.
Right.
Hands-on experience is invaluable.
Get your hands dirty, literally.
Yeah.
It's like that old saying, to really know something, you've got to grow with it. But what about the more formal side of learning? Are there specific certifications that would give someone a leg up in this field?
Absolutely. There are professional organizations like the Association of Professional Landscape Designers that offer certifications.
Right.
These certifications show potential employers that you've got the knowledge and the skills to meet industry standards. It's like earning your stripes in the world of interior landscaping.
So it's like leveling up from plant enthusiast to certified pro.
Yeah.
Now, we've covered a lot of ground here, the design aspect, the tech, the sustainability piece. But for someone who's just starting out, it might still seem a little overwhelming.
Right.
What would you say are the essential skills someone absolutely needs to make it in this field?
Well, beyond a genuine love for plants, I'd say a strong work ethic is crucial. Interior landscaping can be physically demanding at times. You might be hauling soil, moving large plants, working on ladders, and it's not always a 9-to-5 job. You might need to work evenings or weekends to accommodate clients' schedules.
So it's not just about having a green thumb, it's about having a bit of grit, too.
Exactly. But on a more technical level, a good understanding of plant science is key. Knowing how different species thrive, how to diagnose problems, how to create the right growing environments, those are the foundations.
Yeah.
And of course, being able to translate those technical skills into beautiful functional designs is essential.
It's like being a plant whisperer, A&D, an artist.
That's a great way to put it. And as you gain experience, you'll develop your own style, your own niche within the field.
Right.
Some landscapers focus on creating minimalist, zen-like spaces, while others specialize in lush, tropical designs. The possibilities are endless.
This has been such an eye-opening deep dive. We've gone from basic plant care to AI-powered systems that seem straight out of science fiction. It really feels like a field with so much potential, both for individuals and for the planet.
I couldn't agree more. Interior landscaping is more than just a career. It's a chance to connect with nature, to create beautiful and functional spaces,
Right.
and to contribute to a greener, healthier world.
Well said. So for anyone listening who's feeling inspired to explore this world, remember this. Every lush office space, every tranquil hospital garden, every thriving indoor jungle you see, it all started with someone who dared to bring the outdoors in.
Keep growing.
And that's a wrap on this episode of The Deep Dive. Be sure to check back with us next week for another deep dive into a different exciting career.